August 1944, Mortain, France. The fog tastes like metal and ash. Sergeant Jack Rourke presses his spine against the Panzer's cold hull. The tank reeks of burnt oil. His rifle shakes in his hands. Behind him, 3 men bleed into the dirt. They're trying not to scream. The MG-42 opens up again, 900 rounds per minute. The sound rips through his skull like a saw. Tracers slice through the fog, green streaks from the German lines, red from what's left of his platoon. He can't breathe right. Each shell that hits sends a concussion wave through his chest. His heart hammers against his ribs. Then he sees it. Movement. Small. Gray. A child. She's maybe 8. Gray coat 3 sizes too big, standing in the middle of the kill zone like a ghost. In her arms, a stuffed rabbit, 1 ear missing. She doesn't move, doesn't cry, just stands there while the world explodes around her. Jack's brain screams at him, "Stay down, you'll die, stay down." He runs anyway. His boots hammer the mud. The MG-42 finds him immediately. Rounds snap past his head, that horrible crack when they miss by inches. He zigzags, stumbles, keeps moving. The girl's eyes lock onto his, brown, enormous, reflecting the fires. He hits her at full speed, wraps both arms around her tiny frame and throws them both into a bomb crater. They slam into wet earth. His shoulder cracks against a rock, can't feel it, doesn't matter. Artillery screams overhead. The sound makes his teeth ache. He curls around the girl as shrapnel pings off metal somewhere above them. She's shaking. Her coat is soaked with blood, too much blood, but she's not hit. Not her blood. Jack's hands won't stop trembling. He tries to speak. His French is terrible. "Je te protège," he whispers against her hair. "I've got you." She doesn't respond. Her fingers grip his jacket so hard he can feel her nails through the fabric. Her hands are ice cold. The gunfire slows, shifts, gets closer. Boots crunch on broken glass. German voices, low and sharp, cutting through the ringing in his ears. Jack holds his breath, pulls the girl tighter. His rifle is somewhere in the mud, useless now. He can feel her heartbeat against his chest, fast as a rabbit's. The boots stop, right above them. 48 hours earlier. Mortain looks like everyone just vanished. Doors swing open in the wind. Bread sits on tables, hard and cold. A bicycle wheel spins and spins. No one there to stop it. Jack's boots echo on the cobblestones. Wrong. This is all wrong. The other men spread out, rifles up. Windows stare down at them like dead eyes. Someone's laundry hangs frozen on a line. "Where is everyone?" Private Chen whispers. Jack doesn't answer. He already knows it's bad. The church sits at the end of the square. Its door is open too. The bells ring over and over because no one's alive to make them stop. He finds them in the cellar, 12 bodies. Men, women, old and young, lined up against the stone wall like they were waiting for something. Bullet holes in their chests. The SS left their signature, a note pinned to the priest's cassock, "Sympathisants de la Résistance." The smell hits him, candle wax and damp stone and death. That's when he hears it, breathing, small and ragged. She's wedged behind a wooden crate, knees pulled to her chest, gray coat swallowing her whole. In her arms, a rabbit stuffed, one eye missing. Her eyes stare at nothing. Jack kneels slow, keeps his hands where she can see them. "Hey," he says soft. "Hey, it's okay." She doesn't blink. He looks at her coat. Someone sewed her name into the collar in careful stitches. Amélie Rousseau, 8 years old. 3 days, the other soldiers tell him later. The SS came 3 days ago. Made the villagers watch, made the children watch. Amélie hasn't spoken since. Jack tries to get her out, calls for refugee services, transport, anything. The radio crackles back. Roads cut off, German counter-offensive. No one's going anywhere. So she stays. She follows him everywhere, his shadow. When he cleans his rifle, she sits 3 feet away. When he eats, she watches. When he sleeps, she curls up against the wall nearby, that rabbit clutched tight. "You got yourself a shadow, Doc," Chen says, smiling. Jack doesn't smile back. He tries. God, he tries. Shares his chocolate ration. She takes it, but doesn't eat. Shows her photos from his wallet. His daughter, Sarah. Same age, same dark hair. "That's my girl," he says, "back in Pennsylvania." Amélie stares at the photo for a long time. Her fingers trace Sarah's face. He teaches her cat's cradle with paracord, his rough, scarred hands, her tiny ones, still baby soft. The string goes between them, over and under. On the second day, she takes his hand, just reaches out and grabs it. Her fingers ice cold and small. Jack's throat goes tight. "I've got a daughter," he tells Chen that night, cigarette smoke curling between them. "I couldn't save these people. Couldn't save her parents. Maybe I can save her." Chen nods, doesn't say what they're both thinking. Maybe you can't. Now, the crater. The boots above them. German voices, close and sharp. Jack's hand covers Amelie's mouth, gentle, careful. She's trembling against him, her rabbit pressed between their chests. The boots crunch closer. His heart hammers so loud he's sure they'll hear it. Amelie's eyes find his in the darkness, those enormous brown eyes. She doesn't make a sound. They run. Jack carries Amélie on his back, her arms locked around his neck. Behind them, voices, shouts, dogs barking. The forest swallows them whole. By nightfall, they're alone. Completely alone. 15 miles behind enemy lines and the temperature is dropping fast. Amélie starts shivering, small tremors at first, then violent shakes that rattle her whole body. "Stay with me," Jack whispers. "Just stay with me." Her teeth chatter too hard to answer. He finds the bunker by accident, half buried in a hillside, vines crawling over concrete. German issue. Abandoned. Inside it smells like damp stone and rust. Jack gets a fire going. Small. Just enough. His hands shake as he strips off Amélie's wet coat. That's when he sees it. Her side. Dark stains spreading across her dress. "No, no, no, no." He pulls the fabric up. The wound is small. Shrapnel, maybe 2 days old, but the skin around it is angry red. Green-black at the edges. Hot to touch. Infected. Blood poisoning spreading through her system. How did he miss this? Amélie's eyes flutter open. Her skin burns against his palm. "Maman," she whispers, delirious. "Maman, où es-tu?" Jack's throat closes. He digs through his aid bag with shaking hands. 1 sulfa powder packet, bandages, a morphine syringe. Not enough. Not nearly enough. The wound needs draining, needs cleaning. Without proper equipment, without anesthesia, it'll be excruciating. Amélie's small hand finds his, grips it. "Ne me laisse pas," she breathes. "Don't leave me." First words in days. Jack bites his lip hard enough to taste blood. He's treated soldiers, grown men screaming. But this is a child. This is someone's daughter. This is Sarah's age. Outside, voices, German, getting closer. Searchlights sweep through the trees, turning the forest into a nightmare of moving shadows. They're hunting survivors. Jack stares at the entrance, then at Amélie. Light and sound will give them away. But if he runs, sepsis will kill her by morning. No choice. There's no choice. He makes a torch from torn cloth and rifle oil, sterilizes his knife in the flame. The blade glows orange. "Amélie," he touches her face. "I need you to be brave. Can you be brave?" Her eyes focus on him, tears already streaming. He gives her his leather belt. "Bite down, hard as you can." She understands, nods once, takes the belt between her teeth. Jack starts talking. Anything. Everything. "My daughter Sarah, she loves ice cream. There's the shop in Brooklyn, Sal's. They make pistachio that tastes like heaven." He positions the knife. "In summer, we go every Sunday. She gets 2 scoops, always. Pistachio and chocolate." The knife cuts. Amélie's back arches, muffled sounds against the belt. Her hand crushes his arm so hard he'll have bruises. "You're doing so good, sweetheart, so good. Sarah, she's got this laugh, sounds like bells." Green-black pus oozes out. The smell makes his stomach turn. He cleans it, packs it with sulfa powder. The chemical sting is brutal. Amélie's crying. He's crying, tears and sweat mixing on his face. "Almost done, almost done. Sometimes we walk to Prospect Park, feed the ducks." He's wrapping the bandage when it happens. The pain spikes. Amélie screams, raw, piercing, a child's agony echoing off concrete walls. The searchlights freeze, then converge. Boots, running, voices shouting. The barking gets louder, closer. Jack grabs his rifle, pulls Amélie against his chest. Her scream fades to broken sobs. "Ne me laisse pas," she whispers again. "Never," he says. "I'll never leave you." Through the entrance, shadows, 6, maybe 7 soldiers, a German shepherd, straining at its leash. The firelight paints them on the bunker walls like demons. Jack's finger finds the trigger. Amélie buries her face in his shoulder. The first flashlight beam cuts into the bunker. 3 soldiers fill the entrance. A young sergeant, Feldwebel, eagles on his collar. 2 older men behind him, eyes like graves. Jack's hands go up, slow. He shifts, puts himself between the rifles and Amélie. The Feldwebel's weapon doesn't waver. "American, you come." His English is broken, his finger white on the trigger. Jack's voice stays steady. "The girl needs a doctor, take me, but get her to a hospital." 9. The sergeant steps closer. 19, maybe 20, jaw tight. "You are prisoner, she's 8 years old." One of the older soldiers moves closer to the fire. His face catches the light, weathered, deep lines around his eyes. Hans, his insignia reads. He sees Amélie on the ground, shaking, the crude bandages, blood-soaked. That stuffed rabbit clutched in her small hand. Something breaks in his expression. Mein Gott, Hans whispers. Sie ist nur ein Kind. Just a child. He looks at the Feldwebel. Wie meine Anna. Like my Anna, the young sergeant's voice hardens. Befehle sind Befehle. Orders are orders. Keine Gefangenen. No prisoners. Hans lowers his rifle. Slow. Deliberate. Dan erschießen Sie selbst. Then you shoot her yourself. His voice cracks. Ich bin fertig mit toten Kindern. I'm done with dead children. The bunker goes silent except for the crackling fire and Amelie's ragged breathing. The Feldwebel's hand shakes. The rifle barrel dips, rises, dips again. He's just a boy in a uniform too big for his soul. The ground erupts, artillery, American, from the sound. The earth shakes, dust rains from the concrete ceiling. Everyone stumbles. Hans moves fast, rips the medical kit from his belt, throws it at Jack's feet. Zwei Kilometer. He points through the smoke, toward Allied lines. Gehen Sie, schnell. Go, quickly. The Feldwebel's eyes go wide. Hans, nein, Hans rounds on him. Sharp German that Jack doesn't understand. But the tone is clear. Something about rank not mattering, about going home, about being able to sleep at night. Jack doesn't wait. He scoops Amélie up. She's impossibly light. Fever has burned through her. Her head lolls against his shoulder. Stay with me, he breathes. Stay with me, sweetheart. He runs. Behind them, gunfire, cracks splitting the night. Jack flinches, waits for the bullet in his spine. But it doesn't come. The shots go high, into the trees, into the sky. The Feldwebel is shooting at ghosts, letting them disappear. Hans's voice carries through the forest, fading. Gott beschütze dich, Kleines. God protect you, little one. Jack's lungs burn. The cold sears his throat with every breath. Pine branches slash his face. He doesn't slow down. Amélie whimpers against his neck, weak, getting weaker. We're going home, Jack gasps. You're going to meet my daughter, Sarah. You'll love her. She'll love you. Stay with me. Please stay with me. Her small hand clutches his collar, barely there. The forest opens up. American voices, English, beautiful, blessed English. Halt, identify. Sergeant Rourke, medic, 2nd Battalion. Rifles lower, faces emerge from foxholes. Someone's running toward them. Jesus Christ, Doc, we thought you were... Jack's legs give out. He goes down hard, knees slamming frozen earth, but he doesn't let go, won't let go. Amélie is still breathing, shallow, fast, feverish against his chest. Hands pull at him. Voices shout for a stretcher, for plasma, for a doctor. Jack cradles her head, rocks her. You made it, he whispers, tears hot on his frozen face. We made it. I've got you. I've got you. Her eyes flutter open. Those enormous brown eyes. She looks at him, really looks at him. Papa? She whispers. Jack's heart breaks and rebuilds in the same moment. Yeah, sweetheart. His voice cracks. I'm here. I'm right here. Her hand tightens on his collar. She doesn't let go. Spring 1945, 3 weeks after the surrender. Jack sits in a field hospital tent, pen in hand. The paper is clean. His hands are not, scarred, weathered, shaking slightly. He begins to write. Dear Amélie, I hope this letter finds you well in Paris with your aunt. The nurses tell me you're eating again, gaining weight. That's good. That's real good. Outside, birds sing. First ones after winter. The sound is strange after so much silence. I wanted to tell you about the German soldier, the one who let us go. His name was Hans. The memories come without asking. Amélie waking up, her eyes finding his face, the way she cried, relief, not fear, the way she reached for him and wouldn't let go. The doctors said she'd live, said the infection was clearing, said Jack got to her just in time. Even in war, some people choose mercy. He had a daughter too. Anna, he said. I think about her sometimes. I think she'd be proud of her papa. 3 days later, Amélie spoke full sentences. Es-tu mon ange gardien? Are you my guardian angel? Jack laughed. Actually laughed. No, sweetheart, just a guy who couldn't run fast enough. She smiled, small at first, then bigger. He taught her to play poker. She beat him twice. Her laugh sounded like bells. You reminded me why I fight. Not because of hate, but to protect the chance at life, the chance for little girls to grow up, to laugh, to be safe.